What's going on, Aces? I hope that you all are having an amazing Thursday. So, Tamika Scott has dropped the receipts, and child, the receipts are receipting. Okay, they are doing the work, the heavy lifting. And when I tell y'all, Mama has come through and she has spoken her truth. I'm so happy to see someone, that growth and to find their voice. And that's exactly what she's done here. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So, she put on her social media, she says, I got the receipts, okay? I'm gonna read you what she says. YouTube, the real Tamika Scott. God knows I didn't want to do this. Sis, you were sitting on all your interviews saying that I'm looking for a storyline and attention, knowing y'all stole my money. And for your husband to call Sprint acting like he was my ex-husband with my social security, getting the passcode to my phone and changing it in 2006, getting access to my text messages, pictures, and videos, and trying to extort me. Oh yeah, all of this is documented. Y'all are evil. The other day, you said on Fox Soul Cocktails with Queens that you were going to give me my 30,000 you stole. So you need to keep your word. Run me my check. I'm tired. Hashtag Tamika Scott. Hashtag escape. Hashtag tired of all the lies. And she did. I went back and I watched the video on Cocktails with Queens. And, Latasha said that she would give her the $30,000 back to get her sister back. Okay. And just a side note, Latasha actually went on Ricky Smiley Morning Show today. And so I'm going to make a separate video to cover that because Candy Burst actually called in today on Ricky Smiley Morning Show. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot of going back and forth, and I wanted to bring you guys the updates as I receive them. So here are the receipts that Tamika has put on her page, and she said that she said that she was living in New York, but her sister wrote that she was actually living in Georgia at the time, which was not true. And then to follow up, she said that they created a fake email password, okay, and that they forged her signature here on the right. She's like, that's not my signature. That's not my signature. And, Tamika went as far as got Tiny's mom, who was Miss Diane, who actually signed the girls up with Sound Exchange, which gave them their royalties, right? So Miss Diane signed up all four of the girls from Escape, and they were teenagers back when the group started. Shout out to Miss Diane. So Tamika and Miss Diane are sitting there. They said that they called, Miss Diane was like, baby, did you get your check? And Tamika's like, no, I didn't. So they called the person, and Miss Diane said that, she felt his name was John something, but he passed away. But basically, Sound Exchange is like, look, we sent out all four checks to all four members. All four are getting cash, and they sent her the paperwork. And Miss Diane, she is a soldier. She's like, and I still got the paperwork. Okay. That was from the 90s, but that generation, the boomers, they keep some paperwork. But so they basically told Tamika the only way that she would get her money back through them was to prosecute her sister and her brother-in-law. And she didn't want to do that. At least not back then when she was younger. But, like I said, she's been telling us that she's been growing and she's finding her voice. So I don't really know what's going to happen in the future, but as always, I will keep you guys posted with the updates as I receive them. So here she is. Like I said, she was, telling us in her own words about how her signature was forged. That's not her signature. And then the person who signed it at the bottom was named Edward Bivens. And I want you guys to keep that in mind because that is her sister Latasha's husband, her brother-in-law, right? Rocky Bivens. So they sent her a text message, and I'm going to read it. And it says, Tamika, I have a question for you. Which allegation is worse to the media? Which allegation is worse to the media you? Okay, this is hard to read. Accusing your sister of stealing $30K or you texting and sending naked pictures to your sister's husband. We just got our hands on pictures and messages, so we gonna do you a favor and let you apologize to your sister and your mom like you did Candy, who set you up on the first place. Also, we have a video of you having blank with someone in 2006, and you can thank that person for suing you, that suing you for that. The grammatical foolishness of it all. If you don't, we'll send all info to the media and your Kevin Costner husband. If you think it's a joke, don't apologize. You'll be defending yourself to your children, your husband, and the world. But you're not going to have to face shame by yourself. There's a video of Todd. Okay. And then blank, blank, blank. I crossed that out because one, we have community standards here on this channel. And two, because, and this is all alleged. I just want to say that too, allegedly for entertainment purposes, because, I don't got it like that. I'm not trying to get sued, but I will say that this is the text message that she's posted. Tamika posted part of the receipts. And at the end, it's basically, from Latasha and Rocky saying that Candy's husband, Todd, was having an intimate relationship with someone who is not Candy. I'll just leave it at that, right? Someone who's a part of the transgender community. And he was describing an intimate act. There's a couple things on this, right? One, my heart breaks for Tamika because your family, for them to even send this text message is so low down and heartbreaking and rude and crude. Two, there's laws against this, by the way, in Georgia. Now, they are recent. They were just enacted in 2021. Okay, they're only 2 years old. But if someone, makes a tape of themselves, and she said it, she said she made a tape when she was in her 20s, having an intimate act with, someone she cared about at that time. And she owned it, which is great. She was grown. It was consensual. That's fine. But if someone tries to do that as revenge, there's laws in the books for that. That's illegal. Okay. So that threat is null and void, but that threat is hugely problematic, right? So I don't know how far, Tamika's going to take this, because legally she has ground, allegedly, right? But I'm not a lawyer, but it seems like, for those who are lawyers, let me know, in the comments, your thoughts, because Rocky Bivens and Latasha, it's not looking good. Here's Rocky and Tasha, on the right with Tamika on the left, but that's just heartbreaking for your sister and your brother and her brother-in-law, to send her such a dehumanizing, threatening text message. And I really hope that they, can reconcile, can work it out, can get things together, because $30,000, it is a lot of money. Plus she had to pay the taxes on that. So the 16,000, so it's really 46 in total, but it's not worth losing your family over. Right. And they've been, in this group since they were teenagers. They've, they're sisters, they're blood. And I really hope that they can work it out, because life is short. And you can tell that when Tamika was on the show, how heartbroken, like you could hear the pain in her voice over this money. Now, with the intranets behind her and just everyone seeing everything come out to light, she felt empowered enough to drop the receipts, which I'm proud of her. Finding her voice, that growth is so important. But also, I really hope that they can come to some kind of resolution, and that she's made whole and paid back her money, and that her brother-in-law is, he deals with his own issues, because, he's worked with R. Kelly before. There's been rumors, allegedly, of him having, a 5-year relationship with, another woman. And it's messy. I really hope that they can get it together, because again, like I said, life is short. But I'm really proud of Tamika for how she's grown just in this short period of time that we've seen. Drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will talk with you later. Take care, Aces. Bye.